everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, moving from one state to another, what you should do, shouldn't do. So yes, let's get right into the video. The first thing that I have, and I do have notes, at first you want to move to a new state, know that it can be done. It is not impossible. People get in their head like, I can't move because I don't have X, Y, Z, B, and T, and D, and all this stuff that you think you need to move. A lot of people are scared to move because it could be a number of reasons. I mean, I don't just want to put it to one particular reason, but a lot of people are just scared to venture out from their comfort zone. And I think if you get an idea, or not even an idea, if you get this, if the spirit is leading you and guiding you and telling you that, you know, it wants you to move somewhere, I think you should probably take the leap. The reason why I say that, because what if you don't and you miss, you know, you never know what you could be missing. It's possible, because honestly, when we moved, my husband, you know, way before we moved, I would always tell him, it's like I manifested. I was like, we knew we didn't want to be in Virginia, and we knew we wanted to get out of Virginia. So we both kind of just had in our head, we moving. No, we did not know how. No, we did not know when. It started getting serious for us, for sure, back in 2021. I was just like done with where I lived. It was, you know, it was just like everybody knew everybody. It was just too much of nothing. And so I had to get out of that, because it was just, it was a mindset. And I can't stay around a place where the mindset is like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. I had to break free, and I wanted to break free. You know, even just driving to the store would be irritating when I was in Virginia. Like, we would leave the house just to go to the store, and I'd be irritated. I'm like, oh God. I mean, y'all should see, I was so freaking miserable. I was miserable. Okay. I would say, still sticking to the same point too, this is kind of just as far as a little bit of my story. We decided to move to Charlotte because years ago my sister-in-law used to live here. She lived here for about 4 or 5 years, I think. She lived here for a few years, and we would come up to visit her, and we just loved it. Like, we would go out shopping. I loved the malls. I loved the stores we went to. I just loved it. I was like, I told my husband, I said, we moving here. I said, I love it here. And I was like, I could not get over it. Like, we were literally coming to visit her probably like every weekend, every other weekend. It was so crazy, y'all. We was up here all the time with my sister-in-law. And it was so, oh, it was just so fun. We would have fun, y'all. Like, we would go to restaurants. It was just fun, okay? And so, and then sometimes me and my husband would just visit, where me and him would just come up and get a hotel. This was before we had kids. We would come get a hotel, and we would just like shop and go to eat and then go back home. You know, I loved it. I said, I got to be here. Like, this is where I want to be, you know, right now. And so it stayed in my mind for years. I'm like, man, I just need to move to North Carolina. I want to move to North Carolina. Didn't know how it was going to happen, but we ended up where in 2021 my husband was like, I'm gonna start applying for some jobs, which he did. He had been applying for years to Charlotte, and nothing would come through. Like, he would apply, nothing. But 2021 was different. 2021, he got on the site, the VA government job website. He started to apply for positions. The first time he applied, this time he got offered a position to be a telephone operator at the VA. So he was going to take it, you know. He did take it, you know. So that's when we knew we were moving, in 2021. He took the position. Well, no, I don't think it was 2021. Yeah, it was 2021 going into 2022. So he took the position there at his job. They gave him time to kind of finish out and then come here, because they knew he was transferring. It wasn't a transfer of a job, but they knew he was coming from state to state, and in that government position, they give you time to kind of figure out things. You still have the position, but you get a chance to kind of figure out where you're gonna live, what you're gonna do, who you gonna, you know, that kind of thing. So he got offered that position. He took the position, but then he realized that he applied for other positions as well. That wasn't the only position he applied for, but it was the first position he applied for at that time, and he got it. He did the interview and got it. So then he got a phone call that he got offered another position. So y'all, when he got offered the second position, it was more money, and he was like, I'm taking it. That was when we knew for a fact that it was meant for us to move here. He got offered 2 positions. Actually, he got offered 3, because they wanted him to go to a different part of North Carolina that I did not want to go to. I was like, no, I'm not going to that part of North Carolina. We'll stick with the one in Charlotte. So the second position, the third position, I was like, no, I'm not going to. I want to go to Charlotte. They offered a different part of North Carolina. I was like, no, 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 Charlotte. So the second one, he took the second one. It was more money. So we knew we were moving. And y'all, I'm telling you, when he took that position, we did not know how things were going to pan out. We didn't have a savings. Okay, we didn't have a savings. And I'm just being honest. Like, a lot of people just need to be honest. You know, we didn't have no savings. So when he took that position, it was based off of the job alone, honey. Like, we taking this position and we going, you know, and that's what we did. He took the position and we left. So it was just more so of like right on time. Excuse me. So number 2, in faith and manifestation, go ahead and get boxes. So in this situation, go and you have to use your faith and you have to manifest this. Go do things in faith, like go get boxes. You can get boxes at the VA Medical Center. You can go get boxes at some of the local stores. You can also buy boxes. If you want to move and you have a desire to move, go get boxes. Start packing up stuff that you're not using. If you're not using it, pack it up. It's in faith. It's like a manifestation to what you're trying to do. This is what I started doing before he got offered a position. I went and got boxes and I started packing stuff I wasn't using. So we had boxes around our place. Like, I don't even like I'm telling y'all, I don't even know how. I think I even got a picture on my Instagram of boxes in my house. Like, and we weren't even moving at the time. We didn't know we was gonna be moving at the time. I had got boxes, and I think I got videos too. Some videos where you can see boxes in my place or whatever. I started getting boxes. I started packing stuff that I was not using, and I would put it off to the side. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pack this stuff up. I'm not using it. Put it off to the side. And that's what I started doing, y'all. That's what I started doing. Then that's when he got offered the first position. He got offered the second position. I'm telling you, the way it happened, y'all, God, okay? It was the Lord. So like I said, go get boxes. Boxes are free. If you want to pay for boxes, you can, but boxes are free. Like, you can get boxes from, like I said, you go to the warehouse at the VA Medical Center, like I said, Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, those type of stores. They'll give you boxes. Some of them kind of weird about their boxes though. It's like, it's just a box, baby. Stop playing. Like, it's a box. It's going in the trash anyway, baby. Seriously. So yeah, that's where you can get boxes, and that's using your faith and you're in manifesting it with speaking positively about the situation. Okay, number 3. Okay, I kind of went into number 3 already. I said start packing items that you don't use. Do that. I'm telling you, do it. It ain't gonna hurt you to pack stuff you're not using. If you don't want to throw it away, then pack it up. Then keep manifesting it. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. Be specific on where you want to move. So that's what I did. I'm telling y'all, it worked. Like, manifestation and faith works. I'm telling you. Number 4, begin to look for employment in the state of your choice. Make sure you get your lease in order with your current place so timing is perfect to move once employment is found and offered. Okay, in this situation, make sure too that you are applying for the positions in the state that you want to be in. Make sure too where you currently live at, you kind of work it out with your landlord. Once you're offered the position, make sure you work it out with your landlord to where they know that you're going to be moving out on this day, your lease is up, and then you have another place or whatever where you're going. Make sure you do that because it's important. You don't want to mess up your rental history. You do not want to do that. You don't just want to move because no, you have to get things straight with the place where you're living first. And if your lease is about to be up, make sure you let them know, but make sure you have a position that's offered to you first in the new state. You don't want to move without a job. You need to have a position. So make sure, and I reiterate, make sure a position is offered first and it's enough money for you to kind of move. So make sure you take care of that. Number 5, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, because family and friends may try and talk you out of moving by pushing their own personal fears onto you. Y'all, where we messed up at is we told people. I'm telling you this from experience, honey. Do not tell people that you already know going to talk you out of it. Keep it to yourself. Do not go around telling everybody. Don't tell anybody that's going to bring out that negativity, because it is going to literally discourage you. We messed up with telling family and friends. I mean, I had family say all kinds of crazy stuff, y'all. All kinds of crazy stuff. Like, what if you get there and it don't work? What if you get there? That's a big place. How you going? You're not used to that. Wow, really? Yeah. I mean, we heard the worst, honey. We heard the worst. It was all kinds of stuff being said, like it's dangerous. You don't know what's gonna happen in the state you're living in. So why you want me to fear about something I ain't even tried yet? Why would I fear something I ain't tried yet? You want me to sit around and think about all the negative things that can happen? Oh, that can happen here. Like, so what are you saying? You're pushing your fears off onto me, and I rebuke it. Okay? The bottom line is we're moving. Like I said, y'all, be careful who you telling, because don't go around just telling everybody, because they're gonna discourage you. I'm telling you, keep people out of your business. Stop letting your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Keep something a secret sometimes. That's the problem. Some people don't keep stuff a secret. Everybody got to know what you're doing. No, baby. Keep it a secret. And I'm learning that myself. Keep it a secret, baby, because folk don't need to know, because they just negative. So, talk to them once you move. Be like, if they call, be like, I'm in this state. I live here now. Shoot. If they say, why you ain't tell me, be like, cuz you would have been negative. I don't need that. I need positivity. I got a vision for my life. I want better for my life, and this is what I wanted to do. And I didn't need nobody talking me out of it. Period, Pooh. Period. Stop playing with her. Like, figure it out. It don't make no sense. Oh, negative folk. Woulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. All that can happen here. Where are you at? So then what you gonna say? Anyway, I digress as I move on to number 6. Okay, number 6. Plan and visit for a week or weekend to explore the new city, state, or country you're wishing to relocate to. That's it. That is check out rental properties, homes, townhomes, etc. In places you feel comfortable about for the prices and the requirements in order to be move-in ready. So yeah, make sure you do take a visit where you want to move. Make sure you visit there. Make sure you go there, look around, check around, shop around, look at some properties, like look at some places. Just kind of get the vibes. You know what I'm saying? You want to get the vibes because you want to make sure that you're in a nice, decent area. You want to make sure that this something that you actually really want to do. You just want to, you know, make sure that you're able to afford the rent, and make sure you're able to take care of your rent and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's a good thing to want to move, but you got to make sure that you're, you know, you can't just, you can, I'm not going to, because I'm wrong for that. I'm not going to say you can't, because you can't just move somewhere without visiting and just be like, I want to move there. You can do what you want, you know. But I will say, I would think what makes sense is to take a visit there. Go visit, go see what it's like, enjoy yourself, have fun, catch the vibes. You really want to catch the vibes, because you want to know what you're doing. And make sure you're looking at rental properties. Make sure you're looking at properties. Make sure you're looking at apartments. Make sure you're looking at places to live. Make sure you're getting like an idea of, this is where I want to live. Make sure y'all do that. It is important. Okay, number 7. And I think this is number 7 is the last one, but kind of add some stuff probably. So yeah. Okay, I want to say prepare for any interviews you may receive in the meantime, while trying to save as much money as you can. So what I'm saying is, once you get offered a position, you need to prepare for the interview. I put this one as number 7 because I just think it makes sense to bring that forth. You know, prepare for the interview, y'all. If you really want to live there, make sure you ace the interview. Make sure, but like I said, it's going to happen on God's timing anyway, but make sure you're preparing yourself for your interview. You want to be ready. You want to come with the come through, so they see that you ready, you know. And you want to be, if you can save any type of money, save it, because you need that money for a place. Save the money for the place. You need it. You should be having something that you can save for a place. So that makes sense, y'all. Just do that. I'm telling you, it's going to help you make it a lot more of a smoother transition from one state to another. But that was that's all that I have here. So I'm just going to kind of add to my little list. I do want to say, sometimes it is a scary thought when you want to do something that's outside of your comfort zone, and sometimes it's like you want to just say, you know what, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm comfortable, let me stay comfortable. But let me tell you something about comfortable. Comfortable could end up real uncomfortable after a while. I'm gonna tell you, some people, I hear people say that a lot, but one thing I've learned is, in my days of living, is comfortable can become uncomfortable very fast. It's okay if you like where you live and you love where you live and that's where you're fine being, that's fine. But if you have any inkling to do something better and remove yourself out of a certain environment or a certain place to better yourself, do it. Do it. That means you want better for yourself. You'll have people come around you all the time to tell you moving is a hard thing to do, you shouldn't do it. You'll have all that, but you have to go off what you want for your life, not what somebody else wants for your life, but what you want for your life. Whatever you want for your life, you can have it. You just have to believe it in faith and manifest it. Because I'm telling you, the negativity that people can bring on you will literally keep you in a bind. Break those chains. Move forward. Do better. Be better. It's better for everybody. You just have to go find it, get it, and do it. Do it. I'm telling you, do it. Don't let nobody hold you back from anything that you feel that God is calling you to do. Don't let it happen. That'll be the biggest mistake you ever made in your life. Because you know what you're doing? You're living for them and not for you. And you're not living for God. That's what that means. So if you want better, do better. And if you feel any inkling within yourself, like I did, like my husband did, to move out of a state that's dry, that ain't going nowhere, that ain't bringing nothing to your life, remove yourself and get better. And that's what you do, baby. And you grow, honey. And you grow and you grow and you grow, honey. Like I said, I always say this, and this is like a little saying that I'm gonna get put on a shirt, because I'm a rocket, baby. And the saying is, I'm growing and my future will tell it. So like I said, baby, go ahead and show them what you can do. Okay? Hold on. Forget about showing them. Show God what you can do. Because like I said, y'all, I'm telling you, make those decisions best for your life. Not what's best for somebody else's life. Because you have to live your life. They live in theirs. You live yours. It's time to live, baby. And like I said, y'all, I have to go. Because we at 21:56. Okay? We talking way too long. And as I always say, if they serve you no purpose, let them go. Let her go. Let him go. Let them go. Period. And y'all have a blessed, wonderful day, night, wherever you're watching this video. I'll talk to you later.